Hi, this is Simon Chen and welcome to my network marketing training. Members of my coaching mastermind groups can ask me questions on a weekly basis, any tips and advice. And today's question comes from 5-star mastermind member Katherine out in Melbourne, Australia. And Katherine asks, "Hi Simon, sometimes I meet prospects that do not know what they want to do and have not realized that they need this opportunity. How to talk to them and lead them to realize that they need this instead of I'm telling them directly, since most people do not accept others talk easily unless they feel the need inside themselves." Thank you very much. Great, Catherine. First of all, you're absolutely right. You can't tell people, you got to ask people, because when we tell, we're always a liar, right? No one likes to be told what to do. And this goes up from when we're young. Our parents are telling us what to do. We don't like that. So, and then people know that we have some hidden agenda when we tell people. So the key is, and like you realize, is to ask questions, open-ended questions to get the prospect thinking and let them convince themselves. Because we can't convince people, but we can ask questions that convince them. So if they don't realize, if your prospects don't know what they want to do, have not realized they need this opportunity, what questions? So just some open-ended questions I will ask. So some of them, Catherine, like, what would, for example, where do you see yourself 5-10 years from now? Where would you like to be 5-10 years from now? If you didn't have to work, if you didn't have to work, what would you like to do? Okay. Now, at your current job, what you do, will that allow you to achieve what you want? Right. Have you actually started planning for your financial future? Right. What are some things you have done to help you? What are some things you have done to help you give you a secure future? Okay, and the key is to find out what they really want. The key is really to find out what they really want in life, right? So, if you didn't have to work, what would you like to do? That's a big question. And I would also ask them, like, are you interested? It's not money's not everything, but interested to make big money or small money? You can ask them that. And if you were to make money, what would you like to do with the money? How would you spend it? If you're going to spend it and buy toys and travel, or would you like to give back, help your parents? What would you like to do? Right? And then you can ask them, how much money would you want? For example, if they say, I want to buy my parents a house, how much money would you need, for you to buy your parents a house? And then so let me say a couple of years, a long time, 20 years, 10 years. So what have you been doing? What have you started doing? Or have you planned or started doing so that you can help your parents? So you can make this money to help your parents. Right? So she'll probably say, like, I've done something, and you ask them, how long would that take? How long would that take? And if they say a long time, then you ask them, well, there are ways to make the money quicker. Would you be interested in, and then that's just the transition, right? So would you be interested in a way something that help you secure your financial future? Or would you be interested in a way that help you get the house for your parents? So since they love you, you love them very much. So these are transition questions we'll start asking them. All right. Let me know if that's helpful. The key is to asking open questions, get them to think. So whatever you want to, and I just gave you a couple. The questions are unlimited. So what the key is, whatever you want to tell them. So you want to tell them that they should start looking for the future, planning for the future. They should start looking for opportunity, right? Ask them. You should start thinking about where they're going in life. Instead of telling them, do that exercise and phrase it into a question. So instead of asking you to start thinking about your future, ask them, have you considered, have you started thinking, what would your ideal future be like? 5-10 years from now, what would your ideal future be like? Right? And are you sure, instead of telling them, the thing you're doing may not allow you to do that, ask them, how confident are you that the current path that you're doing will allow you to achieve what you want in your future? So this simple exercise, Catherine starts thinking like that. Everything you want to tell, and the key is just write the exercise. Write down 20 things you want to tell, why they should do it, why they should look at this opportunity, why they need it, right? And do that. It may take you the first time 1 hour to do it, 30 minutes, an hour. Everything, make it into a question. So then your brain starts thinking like that. And then the more you do it, the more you practice, it'll come out naturally. All right, Catherine, let me know how it goes. Actually, if you want, come up with some questions and post them up, and I can give you some feedback. But start thinking about that. Whatever you want to tell them, rephrase it into a question that you can ask. And to be good, you can pull out these questions right without even thinking. Okay, and in the beginning it may be harder, but after you do it a while, it becomes easy. It becomes second nature to you. I used to have all these questions written down on my desk, so when I'm always staring at them. When I prospect, I'm always thinking about it. And then all of a sudden, you look at it enough. I had it on my wall in my room. Then it just becomes natural. All right, Catherine, I hope that helps. Members of my coaching mastermind groups can ask me questions on a weekly basis. Catherine asked a very good question there. Never tell. Instead, get your things, phrase them in a question, and get your prospects to expand on it and let them convince themselves to see the need for this opportunity. All right, everyone, this is Simon Chan. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.